The rains have come and the dark clouds hang heavy across the Bangkok skyline tonight, along with, well, the whole of Thailand, because yesterday a tragedy unfolded just across the Chao Phraya River at a luxury mall, the Siam Paragon. I can't even say a young man, it was a boy, a 14-year-old, walked into the luxury mall that is always packed with tourists and locals alike, and decided to open fire with a firearm, a handgun. And it seems that 2 to 3 people are dead and 5 are critically ill in hospital. An indiscriminate attack by early accounts, but I'm sure as time progresses we will find out more. So he started his rampage at 4:10 and was apprehended an hour later, making his way up into the luxury hotel. He was apprehended alive, and I'm sure we will find out whether it's perverse ideology, bitterness with the world, with perhaps mental illness thrown in the mix as well. And it truly is a tragedy. It's there never is any reason for it, is there? And sadly, it's something that is all too familiar across the world. And it's sad for me to see that as safe as Bangkok has been and as hospitable as it has been, it does have its problems, and they're not so dissimilar for the ones in the Western world. I'm sure that, well, he's a young man, a young boy, isn't he? And he has time to serve his sentence, and I'm sure justice will be swift and harsh. It's all on camera, so there's going to be no disputing the facts of guilt. And I don't know what the punishments are here, but I'm sure they're going to be wanting to make an example of him. It falls on the relative year anniversary of another mass shooting that happened up north, where I think a group of kids were massacred. So I'm sure that this type of tragedy hangs heavy in the psyche of the peoples here, and something that I'm sure will have shocked the nation and they will struggle to come to terms with. You can see the movements already in the media with calls for heightened security at places like malls. How could such tragedy happen? Perhaps the impact it will have on tourism. It's unclear as to whether one or all of the victims were tourists. And of course there is going to be the ever-present clamour to crack down on firearms. It turns out that Thailand has the highest gun ownership in Southeast Asia, with 10 million guns out there, 4 million of which are unregistered and are illegal, in a country with a population of 70 million. So that's 1 in 7, that's a lot of guns out there. So yeah, questions will be asked and the debate will be had, no doubt. What can I say? Well, for what little it's worth, I offer my condolences to the victims' families, and safe passage to those who have sadly started to make that journey. Yeah, true tragedy, and something that I'm sad I was here to witness. I didn't witness it, but we did go to a mall yesterday, a very similar mall, and we did talk about going to the Siam Paragon. I don't think our timings overlapped, as we were back by 4. But nevertheless, yeah, a sad, sad day.